August the 10th, 1940, Shetland's English Channel. The museum ships came up again. First, Scapa-Flow's 4 fishes attacked one near Shetlands. Later on, another tried to pass through the English Channel, where RAF launched multiple attacks, but didn't manage to sink it. Yet. Hello and welcome back to War on the Sea, Battle of Atlantic, where we have some more Stukas coming in for our channel forces. I have no idea where they are taking these planes because we've shot down tons of them. It might have to do with the fact that I took a new DLL and replaced the old one with hopefully the newest version. I don't know, that might have reset some things or not. We'll see. Luckily for our channel forces, we've got some Hurricanes here, so hopefully they will get them before they get to us. And shooting, nothing. Okay, looks like our other section didn't have much better result. This should... Why are you so low? Like, is it a formation flying you're trying, or was it... what is it? I don't understand. But then, I never did the AI in this game, so I will not pretend to do otherwise. All I can say is that yes, it's much better than it used to be, but that's honestly not saying a huge amount. Okay, I would say that one of them is probably going to go down shortly, yeah. And this one also looks like she's going down. In fact, 3 of them are now, and this one is doomed. Leaves this one as the only one. Let's hope that we will get it before she starts her dive, and I would say yes, we did. Excellent. Okay, so 5 aircraft spotted, 5 aircraft downed. Very good. The Blenheims are coming here. There are some more bombers here. There is a fighter sweep here. We are still looking for the bomber over here, and I've raised something from Biggin Hill. Actually, let me get it over channel forces, and we will see, because I sent one of my forces home. Okay, so here is something, and I thought I saw something here as well. So let me just go and patrol this. Okay, so that's the state. Let me burn the time and we will see what we can do. And we've got our museum piece once again. So I've got 2 Blenheims, and we will see how they do against her. Yeah, I can see them just over here. I will prepare the attack and we will see. I hope they will go for stern, but unfortunately it doesn't look like they will. Oh, I think we've got some good hits. So let's leave and we will see what we can do. It does look rather bad. While we are waiting for her to sink, which actually took not that long, much less time than I thought, but we sunk her. In the end, we sunk her. It took quite a lot of doing, but she was sunk 40 years almost after being launched. Which leads me to a commenter left on the previous episode saying that these aren't even World War I ships, that they were obsolete by then, and he's obviously absolutely correct. In fact, these ships are what's called a pre-dreadnought battleships, built before HMS Dreadnought was first launched, which was in 1906. HMS Dreadnought being, of course, the ship which obsoleted all the other ships that were built before her on a single hit of a flask of champagne during their launching. It's in fact, if you look at this, these ships were obsolete even before then, in 1903, when the keel of the first was laid, and to put in a horrendous pun, they were obsolete because of a keel. And this keel is the Kiel Canal, connecting the Baltic Sea with the Northern Sea through Germany, and they had to be narrow enough to pass through the ship, through the canal, of course, not through the ship. The ship had to pass through the canal, and that made them, shall we say, substandard even by the ship designs of their own time. So they were obsolete. In fact, a number of times during their life, they might have been called the obsolete 1 and the obsolete 2. But at the same time, Schleswig-Holstein was actually the ship that fired probably the first cannon shots of the World War II when Germany attacked Poland. And during the attack on Danzig, Westerplatte, fortress, Schleswig-Holstein bombarded the peninsula. I think it's a peninsula. If there are any Poles in the audience, I'm sure you will let me know. Yeah, it's so this is the revenge for it. She will be now resting in the channel as a hazard to navigation. Fleece, the other ship, I think, took part in invasion of Norway, and then they were sort of like a floating batteries training ships. So not a very glorious end to either of them. One could say that this is actually a slightly more glorious end than what they would have got in real life. One battleship sunk, a light cruiser with some light damage. I would say we're good. We are good. So RTB, please. Channel forces. You guys need to go here. These hurricanes are leaving. These hurricanes are coming in. Can we launch anything here? No, we can't. So we have a lot of ships, bombers coming on our poor channel forces. So we'll see how that goes. And we've got 9 U-88 jumping on us. I have 4 hurricanes, and because they jumped in so near us, we basically have no chance, so we'll have to try and avoid. Ah, this was nasty. Well, unfortunately, the damage is not fatal. Dud, good, and some light damage. Okay, we've seen worse. It's just above the. It was just damage just above the. Got more aircraft coming. Okay, this is gonna be fun. No, I would really like to know where the hell did the AI got 20 planes. And you know what, you hurricanes? I don't really care about those guys, but if you put down these guys, that would be excellent. These guys you will not be able to catch, so I'm going to maneuver. After the decimation we've caused recently, I would really like to know where the hell did they get this many. Good. It appears they are aiming at Bedouin. And our poor Bedouin is going home. Frigging, I don't know what. Like, I would really like to know where all of those planes are coming from, because I shot down I don't know how many recently, and as you know, and they can put another 30 planes in like that. That's frigging annoying, put it this way. It's frigging annoying. And Bedouin almost avoided that last bomb which hit here. Was almost, but no cigar. You do not get almost. Yeah, we are shooting down these guys, which is good. Yeah, another one down. So that's the last 2. Let us monitor Bedouin, because I don't really like these fires. Like, this one is going to be shortly dealt with. This one is next one. Bedouin has to go home, there is no question about that. Which is a big pity, because we do need a destroyer, so the channel forces will have to go home for a second. Turn Perth so that we can get a bit more time to hurricanes to look at these condors and hopefully drop them. And Stukas, like, this is unbelievable. I honestly have no idea. Like, it looks like all of a sudden, all of those planes that we've managed to run away from just came alive. Yeah, like every single plane that I shot down came back overnight. My planes don't spawn sort of at this rate. Like, I sent the hurricanes to deal with Stukas because the what's their names? Condors. They are much easier to avoid than Stukas. So, yeah. Of course, Bedouin is heading. Stukas are heading for Bedouin. So I don't know. Okay, Stukas coming into their dive. My hurricanes can't do SWAT because they've already run out of ammunition. And the direct hit to Bedouin. Perth, you will have to deal on your own. That was just a near miss. It wasn't a near miss. I suspect that this is the end of the channel force for a while. Yeah, and we were lucky it wasn't a hit to the bloody magazine. Bedouin. I suspect the Bedouin might go down. Why are you fixing this when what needs to be fixed is this? Well, luckily this guy doesn't have a bomb anymore, so unless he wants to kamikaze into us, but I am extremely unhappy with this, as you can probably tell. I think if this gets fixed, the fires, then we stand a chance. Just about. This gets okay if fire doesn't spread to the magazine and we will not be able to see it. Anyways, they need to go home, and it's gonna be a long time before they can come back. A very long time. Perth was extremely lucky. Okay, Bedouin is not threatened by fires or anything like that anymore. We need to fix the flooding here, obviously. Perth is dealing with its fires a bit slower than I would have liked, but still. Okay, Bedouin? What do you mean? No, it was Perth that got fires. Okay, so close to 40 aircraft when we've shot a lot in the previous two episodes. So yeah. Okay, whatever. And we are going home. Channel forces are going home. We need to kill these guys because otherwise the channel forces are toast. And we have something here. So I'm going to launch my swordfishes and see what we've got here. Okay, let's see. Let me run the time and I'll see what we can do. And we've got another full flight of Heineken's. We'll almost call them Heinekens. I've got some Spitfires coming up. We'll see whether with their head-on attacks, whether they can do at least something. Nope. Well, they got one. It's interesting, I've noticed it before. Sometimes they are now willing to dump bombs. Ditch the bomb load. I don't know whether it's intentional or not, but it's definitely much more realistic than before, although it still has a long way to go, because you can see that the Spitfires are basically going like flyboys. They are showing off more than shooting. But the bombers are definitely also sort of better at trying to get away, you know. is good. And we've got one last one. See, this is what I mean by showing off. This guy's just showing off. And this is like a hail of cannon fire that should have been gone long ago. Anyways, we've won. That's the important thing. And here are some Stukas that we also need to deal with. And here are the Stukas, which we need to kill with our Spitfires. And they are trying to escape. Too smart of them. But I'm not really sure whether flying just above the sea level will help them to escape. Given that they can't two down. See, this is what I mean by flyboy behavior. This is much better. This is how it should be. Get on his 6, get him down. And here we've got more flyboy behavior. See, just like if we were flying over the over land, I'm pretty sure that someone would have crashed. That was nice. This is actually like semi-flyboy. I like how the this is something that YRT told me that he was working on. You might have heard how the sound of the engine changes when he does maneuvers. I really like that. More aircraft downed. And I don't know, yeah, this is... He was in perfect position, but gave up. Don't know, don't understand. Never mind. And this is the last one. If he gets only 6, it should not last too long. This one should be able to get in. I can't damage this one because he's below. The only problem with this one is that he has no ammunition. So we'll have to wait for this one to get in. And hopefully not get shot down. Some more damage. And more damage. And more damage. He's eating all of damage. And it looks like almost all of our Spitfires are running out of ammunition. I had to get some in from quite a distance. Because I don't know what they are doing. But they got him eventually with the last of the ammunition. Good. Okay, 12 Stukas dealt with. Really glad, shall we say, RTB. And I'm hunting, there is something here. We'll see whether we will be able to find it. Well, and we've got some condors attacking Londonderry, Northern Ireland. And as you can see, my Spitfires are doing something to them, but not a great amount. So, well, actually, not. I'll take it back. 2 down. Third looks like it's going to die. Yeah. Oh, he got 3. I'm surprised. I'm very happy. And this is going to be the last encounter because it's very, very tiring for me to deal with all of these respawning aircraft. And you should have... I like this. I like how they ditch the bombs when push comes to shove. That's a really, really cool new feature, I have to say. Okay, shoot him down. Yay, 4th. What I don't understand is why do they behave like fighters? You can see how they follow me. In the meanwhile, this guy is attacking here. Not doing a great job, but what can you do when you run out of ammunition? I'm going to get him out. Or he needs to get out. And in the meanwhile, the other Spitfire, which still has some ammunition, is hunting this lonely guy. We've killed 4, I think, so far. It's actually pretty good. Yes, we've killed 4 out of 12. If I would manage to kill 6, I would be extremely happy. If I manage to kill 5, I'll be happy. But 4 is good. 4 is pretty good. The problem is that we need stragglers. If they fly together, it often sort of doesn't work that well. And yeah, you start to fire too soon. But we are doing some damage. I can see bits flying off, but I'm not sure whether we will. Our ammunition's gonna run out, potentially. Yeah. We still have a wee bit of ammunition. Not a great deal, just a wee bit. So you'll have to be very, very careful. But he dumped his bombs, which is good. I really like that bit. I really, really do. Yeah, he started firing at 800 feet, 100 yards too far. So we'll get 4, which is good. Not great, but good. Anyways, as I said, this is the end of the episode. I'm pretty tired with the previous defense, with against the fort planes and so on. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I can't say I did. It was stressful. It was fun-ish, but maybe it was more fun for you. I hope so. And if you did like it, please consider subscribing if you haven't yet. If you would comment or like, that's also very much appreciated. And I'm looking forward to continuing the series with the next episode. Thank you very much and goodbye.